Welcome back to Super Smash Persona Brothers Q Shadow of the Labyrinth World of Light. Last time it's kind of a bit of a blur, but this time the Joker DLC is released, and man, the game sure looks different since I installed the DLC. But yet, here's Joker, we can run around with him in full 3D apparently, because this stage seems to have been designed with full 3D movement in mind, which is a first for a Smash Brothers game, if I'm remembering right. Anyway, we're going to have to go to talk to Morgana here, who is also in this game as of the DLC, in order to start Joker's Classic Mode. Joker's Classic Mode is a little different to everyone else's, as you can probably see. In order to do it, we need to go to Mementos, which is Joker's stage after all. Also, we have a bunch of these characters, so these are actually all Mii fighters that I've created based off the party members of Persona 5, and they've really changed the Mii fighter creation mechanics. I mean, seriously, if I wasn't telling you right now that these are Mii fighters, like, for example, I've got Yusuke as a Mii sword fighter, I have Makoto as a Mii brawler, don't really know what I made Ryujin on. But yeah, if I didn't tell you they were Mii fighters, you wouldn't believe me, would you? But yep, these are all Mii fighters. Anyway, let's go and explore Mementos, which will take us to Joker's Classic Mode. Alright, yeah, I had to do some setting up, because apparently we have 5 targets here, so those are probably going to be Joker's fights within his Classic Mode. You would think that, wouldn't you? But that's actually not the case, because in order to actually unlock Joker's Classic Mode, we have to do something very specific in Mementos. So I'm going to actually go ahead and do that, but yeah, just some cutscenes. I guess this will be the area where Joker's Classic Mode takes place. Wow, they've really gone all out in recreating the original atmosphere of the game for Joker's Classic Mode, haven't they? There he is in his full Phantom Thief outfit. By the way, don't ask why Joker is named Harry in my file. It's just kind of an in-joke, but, yeah, that's just the name that I'm using for my fighter for this. I made a joke since he looked like Harry Potter in the original trailer, so I called him Harry Megane as a combination of that and him being referred to as Megane-kun. So, what we actually need to do here is we need to talk to this person right here, Caroline, who has also been newly added to the game due to this DLC. Before we do anything else, I want to check out Joker's moveset for a second. So, Joker has a bunch of really high-level personas that he can switch with by using the special move button. These personas are definitely going to be in Joker's moveset. I mean, there's no reason they wouldn't be in his moveset. And they have access to several different moves, including Enduring Soul, which makes it so that if Joker is ever launched off the stage and loses a stock, that stock comes right back. That isn't overpowered at all. So in order to access Joker's Classic Mode, we have to say, I want to talk to you.
So we meet again, inmate.
This is also fully voice acted, by the way, so yeah, props to them for adding all of this to the DLC.
I never expected your rehabilitation would bring you to this place.
I mostly know Justine and Caroline as having the same voice actress as Sarah from Trails of Cold Steel, but they also have the same voice as La Rochelle from Fire Emblem Heroes.
No matter. It's the perfect spot to train and get some battle experience. I like your spirit. You know the position you're in. Although, how did he learn of Mementos? Perhaps he is even more special than we had anticipated. Huh. I bet he just fumbled around with the meta-nav until he ended up here.
Or he just selected his Classic Mode from the menu.
I mean, who'd even be able to tell him about this place?
The DLC, because it specifically says Mementos is his stage.
We know everyone who might have access. Mementos is linked to the collective unconscious, after all.
Maybe that means the Lord of Salt is down here somewhere.
That is true. Huh. I will admit, even though he looks pretty shabby, he seems to have a few tricks up his sleeve. If he has been keeping his power a secret from us, we must learn the truth behind it. Oh, I see. We'll hold a special private examination to find out if he's hiding anything.
So, just an excuse plot to do Joker's boss fight for his Classic Mode, which is actually a new boss that has been added to the game in the DLC.
Unlike in the city, we will not have to worry about passersby here. I have to say, Justine, I never thought you'd bring such a bold proposal to the table. You ready, inmate? I'm itching to get started.
I am too, let's go.
As she said, this will be a private examination. It is all for the sake of our own personal judgment. Hence, we will not force it upon you. We will begin only once we have received your consent. It's gonna be brutally hard, after all. Max difficulty.
So, yeah, Joker's classic mode's intensity is automatically set up to 9.9.
Your rehabilitation consists of a great variety of tasks. Battling shadows, strengthening your personas, building bonds with your contractors.
But what we're really concerned with is defeating strong opponents. After all, that's what Smash is all about.
Basically, we're gonna put all that to the test. Fight us! There's no better way for us to tell how strong you really are. We will not ask for a 2-on-1 battle, though. Your friends are permitted to participate as well.
Well, ever since they added the patch that let you actually let friends participate in classic mode with you.
Contracts you have formed with them can be considered a part of your power, after all.
So I'll be bringing a few of my Mii fighters into this battle.
However, this test is ultimately for you. Your teammates will not retain any memory of this battle. Don't worry, we won't kill you.
But you'll be surprised what you can live through.
Our goal is rehabilitation. Ending your life would greatly contradict that goal. Should you fall, you will regain consciousness immediately. Once you pass out, though, that's it. The battle's over.
So we only have one stock for this.
Oh, and there's not even a 1 in a billion chance you'll win. So you should just forget it.
Yes, not even the game thinks that you'll be able to defeat this super hard DLC boss.
If by some chance that were to happen, let me see.
We'd unlock Joker's fighter spirit?
I would tell you an embarrassing secret of ours.
Okay then.
What? What do you mean? Are you talking about that one time, or maybe that other thing? Wait, there's no need for this! If by chance the inmate holds that much potential, we might be able to find the answer. That's the fancy bookmark you're always carrying around. Strange, don't you think?
Maybe it contains a 4-star spirit for us that will also win for winning this battle.
Why do we possess such an intricate bookmark when neither of us have any books to read?
That's a question that arises in many RPGs. Characters often just are randomly carrying around items they don't need at all.
Moreover, I somehow know that this is important. Justine, don't tell me. Are you actually trying to find... My apologies. I have said too much.
I'm sure this entire conversation makes more sense to people who have played Persona 5, but, you know, this is Smash Brothers, you can't expect everyone to, so I'm sure many people are going to be very, very confused here.
Let us begin, Caroline. Right. You get what this examination is gonna be now, right?
Yeah, come on, let's just get on with it.
You are. Consider this an honor. You should be crying tears of joy. Okay, let's get started. That's the spirit. We will cordon off a port. Don't worry. We'll make it look really familiar for you. Now then, do not disappoint us.
And now, Joker's Classic Mode begins!
Now, let's get started, inmate. You needn't hold back, though you will soon realize that you lack the time to even consider that option. Get ready. Here we go. Hey, Joker. These two are... You want to fight
Calm
them?
down.
These two are dangerous. I can tell. Don't let their looks deceive you. They're on a whole other level.
So, as you can see, we have to defeat 2 bosses here, and yeah, this DLC fight is very different to anything else in Smash Brothers. They've really gone all out in recreating the original game, like I keep saying. These don't seem to have any kind of weaknesses, so let's start out by using actually, no, let's use our Heat Riser skill on Joker. This is his new B move that increases all of his stats, which seems pretty overpowered in a Smash Bros. Setting. Okay, let's, I guess I can try and use Zionga with my Mii fighter, even though they normally can't do that.
Prepare yourself.
What's wrong?
That looked like it barely did anything, but their percentage is very low. It's not like they're going to be launched off the stage yet. I don't know, Muffray, I guess. Again, I'm not sure how Mii Brawler is doing this, but, yeah. So this is their first attack, Vajra Blast. It actually did a lot less damage than I expected. And triple down. Again, that did less damage than I expected. Maybe this DLC boss isn't as hard as I thought it would be. Debilitate is Joker's other special move, which lowers the enemy's defense, speed, launch power, pretty much everything. Again, it seems kind of overpowered. It might get nerfed in a later patch. Also, all the companions are voiced in English here, unlike in Persona Q2. Still going for Vajra Blast. And it looks like my knee fighters are almost down. And their debuff is now gone. Of course, only this boss is capable of doing that. I think I want a different persona here. Let's see. How about Concentrate, Joker's other B move, which drastically increases the launching power of his next attack. In fact, multiplying it by 2.5 times the launching power, which again does seem pretty overpowered. As always. Okay, all my Mii fighters are down, but I should be good enough to continue this fight. Unfortunately, my buff is gone. But it doesn't matter, for I will now use Joker's Final Smash, Megadolaon. Looks like they did more damage, but their health bar is still barely showing much of a difference. Oh yeah, I forgot this was a stamina battle. I guess that's kind of a tradition for me. My stamina is low. Let's see if I have a persona that can heal. Do I have a persona who can heal? Oh yeah, Joker can heal, by the way. It looks like I seriously do not have a persona that can heal. In the words of someone, I may not have thought this through. However, Joker still has access to items in Smash matches. Let's see if we have something here that can heal. No. Well, I've got one of these. Yep, Joker can reset his percentage to 0 at any time by using a bead. Again, something that will probably be nerfed in a future patch. I really should have used Diamond Dust before, not Megadolaon, but anyway. That animation does look pretty cool.
Boring. I thought I'd be able to have a little bit more fun with you. Any more of this would be a waste of our time. Let us bring matters to a close.
Oh no, it looks like I've triggered the special event of this battle. If you take too long, they'll use their final smash on you. The first step of their final smash automatically makes you trip as if it's Smash Brothers Brawl, and then they use this, which is an instant KO. So, my first attempt at Joker's Classic Mode was a dismal failure.
I attempted to set low expectations for you, but you have even managed to underachieve on those.
Wow, a classic mode that insults the player. Isn't that great to add in this DLC?
Our examination in this state. Do try to put up more of a fight next time. If you even have the guts to try again, that is.
So, you just get them talking to you, and then you have to attempt classic mode again. That last time, that was just a fluke. Let's try and fight them again. Joker's Classic Mode, take 2, let's go.
Hey Joker, these two are...
Wait a minute, why does everyone only have 1 HP? So, if you lose this even once, your whole group is down to 1 stamina for the next fight. That seems kind of unfair, but, well, I didn't actually lose all of my health last time that is, use their instant KO attack, so I suppose I can show what happens if you fail this the quote-unquote normal way. Or, we could actually win this by using Psycho Force.
Really? You missed? Come on, Joker!
I'm just gonna have all my Mii fighters just do random stuff.
Now, we've got several casualties. This is bad.
Aha! I have now demonstrated Joker's Enduring Soul ability. This, like I said before, if Joker loses a stock, he gets that stock right back and regains all of his health. So, let's do this.
Persona! Here goes.
Their attacks don't really seem very strong, it's only their final smash that's a threat. And some of them are pretty easy to dodge. I'm not even touching the control stick or the dodge button and I'm still dodging these attacks. You know what? I think I could beat them even with a really, really low-level Persona, which is something else that Joker can switch over to.
Joker, are you okay? Persona. How unfortunate.
Except this boss has an ability called One-Shot Kill that does exactly what it suggests. Yeah, Smash Brothers has added some really, really cheap bosses with this DLC, hasn't it? Only 3 turns that time. Well, it looks like 9.9 intensity for Joker's Classic Mode is a bit out of reach for me. I'm gonna have to get much better at Smash Brothers and better at playing Joker in order to have a chance in the future. So, thank you very much for watching, and, in all seriousness, Joker being in Smash is amazing, and, I'm really looking forward to that. So, I'll hopefully see you in the future for Joker's real Classic Mode, but for now, happy it's been several years since it's been almost a month until Persona 5 released. See you next time on whatever series that I upload next.